Hi Pisces, this is Violet Twilight, and I'm here to bring you your April 1st through April 14th tarot guidance messages. So this is going to be for Pisces sun, moon, and rising, okay? And if you do not know your moon or rising sign, you can go online and go on Google and type in how to find my moon or rising sign or moon and rising sign calculator. And all these different websites will pop up, and you can use a site like Sofa, which I know personally is a really good site. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do know that they're a good site. And you can put in, they'll give you a little calculator where you have to put in, like, you know, your birthday, your time of birth, where you were born, and it will pop out answers for you. And if you don't know what time you were born, it will still give you answers, just a little less precise, but still, you know, it'll still work for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull one card for my Precious Gems deck. This deck is by Maxine Gadd, and each card is associated with a gem or a crystal. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for the energy surrounding you for these 2 weeks, or something that you need to work on for these upcoming 2 weeks here. And we have Lapis Lazuli, self-knowledge, and actually Gemini also got this card. I love lapis. I absolutely do. This ring that I wear here is lapis. I think that it's a wonderful stone. It has to do with knowledge. It has to do with self-discovery, psychic abilities. And this is card number 18 for any of my numerologists out there that are interested in that. So I'm just going to read a little bit from the book for you. Lapis lazuli is associated, it resonates with the throat chakra and the third eye, and the element of water. Okay, and you being a water sign, this stone could be very important to you if you do resonate with this card, okay? The lapis lazuli brings clarity of speech. It has a powerful ability to strengthen the personality by revealing deep inner knowledge, and you can use this stone to grow your self-awareness, self-knowledge, inner truth. It brings a powerful boost to your self-confidence, okay? So with this card coming out, it's telling you that strength and beauty are going to be revealed through any challenges that you're facing, okay? You're going to be aware of things coming from other people, energies and vibes that they're giving off, and even any hidden motives that they may have. Your people are going to be respecting you for your honesty and your gracefulness. You're not going to have to prove yourself to anyone. And objectivity is going to be a source of composure, okay, when you're put under pressure. All right, Pisces? So this card is wonderful to have come out for you. This is an excellent card. It has to do with getting to know yourself better, getting to love yourself more through knowing yourself, and people respecting you through this, okay, through your ability to be objective, because you know what you think, you know who you are, so you're able to be objective when it comes to looking at other people or issues that are coming up, okay? This has to do with heightened psychic abilities coming through as well. So now I am going to go ahead and use 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot deck by Lana Zellner. And I am going to pull 3 cards for this week, April 1st through April 7th, I believe, and 3 cards for next week, April 8th through April 15th. And if any extra cards fall out, I will also take those into consideration. Okay, Pisces? Self-knowledge. That is so important. Getting to know yourself. Getting to know your likes and dislikes. Getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Not everybody gets that opportunity, Pisces. Getting to know what you really want from this life. All right, this will be the last big shuffle. And I'll do some smaller ones. All right. Let's cut this. Yeah. Actually, I think I want to put this one on the top. Okay. So on the bottom, we have the Six of Wands, which is about people admiring and respecting you. You being looked at with admiration for the achievements that you've made. The Magician is coming out, card 1 for this week. Then we have the Four of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands. What am I looking at? The Nine of Wands coming out for the second card. And the Seven of Swords, okay, for this week. Next week, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. So, Pisces. Now, this is some very heavy energy that we have going on here, okay? And sometimes it is through struggle that we get to know ourselves best, which could be one of the reasons why this self-knowledge card came up first for your reading. So, in looking at these cards for this week, the Magician with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. The Nine of Wands in this deck talks about serious struggle. You can see that this guy, he's gone through the mountains. He's bloody. He's all ripped up. His clothes are torn. He's really been through it. He has been through it, okay? Something has happened to him where he has been through it, but he's still going forward. And with the Magician energy of manifesting, you're manifesting some sort of strength, I feel, in order to push through whatever hardships are coming forth in the beginning of April. We then have the Seven of Swords, which is about deception or betrayal or getting away with something. And I don't really feel like this is coming from you. I feel like this is something else. I really want a clarification card for that. I'm going to use my Tarot of a Moon Garden deck to pull a clarification card for this Seven of Swords here. Okay, Pisces? Just give me a quick minute. Please get a clarification card for Seven of Swords in regard to Pisces energy, spirit, April 1st through April 14th. This card is trying to pop out, but it didn't, so I won't. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, Pisces, is, so if you can't see that, the Strength and the Fool card popped out, okay? So with Strength and the Fool card coming out to clarify the Seven of Swords, I feel like something has been done to you. Someone has either deceived or betrayed you, or you're having to move away from something that you originally thought was the truth. You're leaving something behind, okay? Maybe you're traveling somewhere to get away from something, or you're leaving something behind. Now, it's taking strength to do this and move in this new direction. And this new direction might not necessarily be all positivity and light. There's some hardship here. Something manifested that maybe wasn't the best. And now there's hardships, Pisces. But with the Strength card coming out, you do have a lot of strength. And with these major arcanas coming out, this is telling me that this is a really big deal in your life. Something really big is happening that is teaching you all about yourself. And other people are respecting you for this growth that they see you doing, but I don't know if they necessarily see the intensity of the struggle. Something is pushing you toward a new beginning. And it's not necessarily an easy one. Because when we move over to next week, we have this Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about cycle completion, okay? But this is a hard thing. This has been a heavy, heavy burden. With the 9 of Wands and then the 10 of Wands coming, that usually would tell me that it is the completion of a cycle. But then we have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups right afterward, which to me is talking about serious sorrow. You're feeling something. There's a lot of loss that you're feeling, Pisces. Something is going on in the beginning of April that is triggering a sense of deep loss and regret or mourning. You're not necessarily looking at the bright side. You see this? You see this candle? And the eyes are closed. The eyes on this cute little cloud are closed. The eyes of this beautiful woman are closed. So you see here that you're focusing inward on something that's really hurting you and depressing you instead of looking at the positives that are still there, which I think is something that needs to be looked at. But honestly, with all of this pain, there is going to need to be a change. You can't function in all of this pain. You're feeling something very deeply, and it's teaching you about yourself. You are moving toward a new beginning with this completion of the cycle and the Fool here. But there's just a lot of pain and a lot of focus on the pain. You're not focusing on the positives. You're not focusing on the strength that you do have. Let's get some advice here. Let's see here, Pisces. And this is the Divine Energy Oracle that I'm using by Sonia, Choquette, okay? One more of these. Cutting here and cutting here. So on the bottom of the deck, we have Reach for the Stars, which is nice and positive. Let's see. Go with the flow. Strengthen your gifts. And build on solid ground. So, Pisces, what I'm seeing here is that this Go with the Flow card I feel is very needed because you've struggled through something so intense and you're still struggling through it for the entire first half of April. There has been something very hard that you've had to push through and you're still pushing through it. But you can't work against it. You have to go with the flow. If you try to swim against this really hard current, it's just going to tire you out quicker. You have to continue to go with the flow and work with the energies that Spirit is guiding you with in order to move through this and complete this hard cycle, okay? Through strengthening your gifts. You are extremely gifted, Pisces, and you know where those gifts lie, spiritually and physically, okay? Emotionally, mentally, everything. You know what those gifts are. And the Strength card, this goes right along with the Strength card. If you strengthen those gifts, you may have an easier time. You will most likely have an easier time of pushing through whatever hardships you're facing. Whatever, like, malevolence, whatever thing is keeping you sad and down and feeling so heavy and tired all of the time. Build on solid ground. Now, to me, this card doesn't just mean build on solid ground, like, you know, career-wise, money-wise. It means build on a solid foundation of people that you can trust, people who aren't gonna deceive you, people who aren't going to make you go through all of this hardship, people who are going to help you go with the flow through all of this hardship, people who will go through it with you, help pull you through it. Look to those who really admire you. And then look, right under the Six of Wands is the Strength card again in my other deck that I was looking at. There are people here to help you. There are people who admire you. There are people who want to be of assistance to you in this journey on self-knowledge, okay, Pisces? Things are hard right now. Things are really hard, but there's a new beginning coming for you, okay? There's a new beginning coming. And you're going to have to go through this so that things can get better later. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. Going through something really hard to get a good new beginning. This last card I'm pulling is from the Language of Flowers deck by Cheralyn Darcey, and it's just a support card, okay? Inspiration and support for you. So let's see here. Zinnia, absence. What is not here is the key. So I feel like this is saying whatever is missing, whatever is that you feel is not here with you right now, that is going to be the key to helping you through, okay? If you feel something missing in yourself or in your surroundings, that is going to be the key to helping you move forward, okay? I'm going to pull another one. Bird of Paradise, self-acceptance. You are so much more. And I'm chuckling because this goes right along with self-knowledge. Self-knowledge and self-acceptance. That is amazing right there. That is amazing. Whoa. And then on the bottom, Everlasting Daisy. Fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. That has to go right with strength. Look at that. That all matches right up with your reading. Self-acceptance, absence, and fortitude. Pisces, this is going to be hard. You're going through something really intense right now, but I know that you can do it. You're going to make it through to this new beginning through strength and building on solid ground, going with the flow, being around people who support you and accept you and love you and care about you, okay? And who will help you through and end this cycle with strength and confidence, okay? Knowing yourself more and loving yourself more. And you'll come through this stronger than you were before, okay? The Strength card is here twice, all right? Thank you so much, Pisces, for being with me. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you again soon. Bye-bye now.